Hello guys, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we're going to be covering how to convert between kilometers and meters. So remember this key rule: 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. I'm sorry guys. When converting kilometers to meters, we are going to multiply by 1,000 because we are going to a smaller unit. But when we're going from meters to kilometers, we are going to divide by 1,000 because we are moving to a bigger unit. So you can easily multiply and divide these by moving the decimal 3 places to the right or to the left. And with this simple trick, metric conversions become very fast and very easy. So let's start with number 1, where we have 6 kilometers is equal to how many meters. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to check if we're going to a smaller unit or a bigger unit. Well, in this case, we're going to a smaller unit of meters. So we are going to multiply by 1,000. So I'm going to write up here so we don't forget. So we're going to multiply by 1,000. So 6 times 1,000. We can do this simply by just moving our decimal, which is right here, to the right 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. So now you have 3 empty spots which you can fill in with zeros. Now we can rewrite our number with the comma right here and the decimal in the right spot, and this will be our final answer. So 6 kilometers will be 6,000 meters. Now, that was the first example. Let's go to the second example, where we have 18.4 kilometers is how much meters. So again, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look, are we going to a smaller or to a larger unit? Well, again, in this case, we're going to meters from kilometers, so we're going to a smaller unit. So this means we have to multiply again. So we're going to multiply 18.4 kilometers by 1,000 again. So we're going to write this down here, 18.4, and we're going to multiply this by 1,000. In this one, we already have our decimal, so we're going to move it from this space to the right 3 times. So we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. So this spot is already filled with the 4, so we're going to fill these 2 spots with zeros. Now we're just going to rewrite this answer with the decimal in the right spot to get to our final answer. So we will get 18,400 meters as our final answer. So 18,400 meters. So that were the first 2 examples. Let's go to the third example of 9,500 meters is how much kilometers. So what we're going to do again is we're going to look if we're going to bigger or smaller unit. Well, in this case, we're going to kilometers from meters, so we are going to go to a bigger unit, and this means we have to divide by 1,000. So when we're dividing by 1,000, the decimal moves to the left 3 spaces. So let's write this over here. My bad, guys. Let's write this over here and move our decimal to the left 3 times. So we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. Now we can rewrite this problem with the decimal in the same spot. I mean in the correct spot, which is right here. Then we have 9.5. I got rid of these 2 zeros because any 0 to the right of the decimal doesn't have any value. So our final answer is going to be 9.5 kilometers. 9.5 kilometers. And I forgot to circle this one, so let's circle it quick. And this will be our answer for the third example. Now let's go to our last example of 42,750 meters. Well, again, we're going to a bigger unit, so this means we're going to have to divide by 1,000. So let's write our number down here again, 42,750, and we're going to move our decimal to the left 3 spaces. 1, 2, and 3. So now we're going to rewrite it one more time. So 42, and then our decimal 42.75. So this will be the final answer. Again, I got rid of this 0 because this 0 doesn't have any value. So our final answer is going to be 42.75 kilometers. So this was basically how to convert from kilometers to meters and from meters to kilometers. So with this simple trick, metric conversion will become very fast and very easy if you just follow these couple of rules. So this was basically the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a question in the comments if you have any, and as always, this was Mr. Mathz, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.